Alright, welcome on, welcome all back to the EarthBound Retro Achievements playthrough. This is day 6, and we are getting into some pretty grindy stuff right now. Being that we're coming relatively close to the end of the game, but it's still going to be a couple playthroughs, a couple streams before we get there. Because, yeah, now we're getting into the rare drops. And of course we're also going to have to finish our level up grind after too. Where we left off, we were in Scarba Desert, just killing some time and killing some worms to level grind our way to level 69. Very nice indeed. And yeah, so the goal for today is hopefully to not be spending the entire stream grinding for one drop. But that could very well be the case. But we're gonna go stock up, how much? I think I have money out right now. Yeah, we're gonna go stock up in Dalam. We're gonna get Bruno some... Oh, that's what's different. Bruno hasn't dropped in yet. We're gonna get Bruno some brain food launches, because he's gonna be doing a lot of mirroring when we get to the Stonehenge base, which is our first destination of the day. Which one's the restaurant? I think it's down here. Yeah, it's the one with the sign. Okie doke, let's pop in here. We serve water, rice roll, and those sorts of things. What would you like to do? I would like to buy brain food lunches for my pal Bruno. Well, I don't think we need to fill his inventory, but I don't want to be wrong. Maybe we'll leave one... Yeah, we'll leave... Yeah. Need to play Stonehenge by Spinal Tap in the background. Heck yeah, we do. Man, Spinal Tap was great. I love how much of their stuff is on Spotify, actually. Like, it's hilarious that they have a whole bunch of music that, like, actually made it to streaming. I would very much tap into that right now if Twitch weren't cracking down on copyright, like the crappy company they are. But this one goes to 11. Let's turn the stream up to 11. You know what would be hilarious foreshadowing is if this takes 11 streams to finish. 11 streams would be funny for this, actually. If those drops take that long, though, it could happen. Okay, here's the Bubble Monkey's wife. Kyuka. It's me again, that chewing gum monkey's wife. My husband left me here to go play with Tessie along the shores of Lake Tess. He's cheating on you, madam. I hate to break the news, but that is what's happening. No, we already went here. I didn't see anything. I will get a couple skip sandwiches for the journey, though. Let's do that. Why do I have Kraken soup? Let's sell that. We don't need Kraken soup in this place. Wait. No. Let's not sell it, because I'm low on health, aren't I? Oh, yeah. Let's do that instead. Let's eat the Kraken soup. Sweet. I'm gonna save it. Oh geez, yeah, these enemies are pretty tough. You'll come back in a few minutes? Alrighty, Deck. I will wait up on you. Don't have too much fun while you're gone, you hear? Yeah, we're gonna avoid these enemies if we can help it. I'd rather not get any of our party diamondized until we get to the Stonehenge base. Oh jeez. Oh geez, that's not good. Oh geez, oh my, oh geez, oh gosh. This should be enough, I hope. Hey comrade, good to see you. We were just talking about you. We only just started EarthBound, so thankfully you haven't missed anything. Unfortunately, neither of the Home Alones went according to plan. The strats did. The strats worked. I played very well, very surprisingly. But both of the emulators ended up being too slow. Including the one for Game Gear, which I was using the exact same one as the world record holders, so I'm not sure what happened there. Like, the first one, at least I can try again, because I'll be like, maybe RetroArch will make that one faster, too. But yeah, the one that I used RetroArch for was even too slow, so I'm confused. But I am going to submit that one, at least, and see if I can get some answers. But yeah, in other news, we wasted like an hour of stream for not. But that's okay, because it was still a fun time. Although that's a whole hour we could have been playing EarthBound instead. Yep, I have some chewing gum. Dang right you do. Okay, so the next, I should also be making sure I'm keeping track of the photo locations. Next one is with, yeah, the Stonehenge base. Cool. We're almost done with the photos, too. We only have 3 photos left in the entire game, actually. You were watching MotoGP meanwhile? Nice. That was much better content, for sure, than me playing waiting around on Home Alone for 2 things that didn't even pan out. I was disappointed. We'll stay here. I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you went and watched. But I do appreciate that, comrade. I'm glad you're here. It would have been funny if they fit the sprites so that everyone showed up on here, instead of just Ness. Who's this purple dinosaur? That's Tessie, aka pretty much the Loch Ness Monster. The EarthBound equivalent of the Loch Ness Monster. He helped us way earlier in the adventure get across that water, and now he did it again, like an absolute bro. Okay, pencil eraser. Oh jeez. Is it morning or evening for you? Thank you for that resub, Martin. I appreciate you. It's great to see you. You never know anymore these days with me. Okay. This cave, smooth sailing. Yeah, I started pretty early today. Because, I mean, I knew the Home Alone thing was going to take like an hour. And I wanted to make sure, like, I'm trying to aim to make at least, and so far I've been successful, each EarthBound session has been 3 hours at least. So that was the goal, was to start extra early so that I still had 3 hours worth of EarthBound time today. But I mean, I could have had 4 hours of EarthBound time today if I had known that both Home Alones were going to fail. The thing is, I expected one Home Alone to fail, I didn't expect both of them to fail. But again, it's not even my fault. I actually played well. Me, Ashton, played well. As shocking as that is. But the emulators did not cooperate. I never get up at 5 a.m. It's easy when you don't really care about sleep. Hello, Mouse. I've been waiting for you. My master Apple Kid completed this eraser machine. While he was calling you, he was kidnapped. he felt like this. I was there, but so helpless. Sorry about that. Anyway, take this machine. Thank you very much. I'm actually gonna call Escargot Express because I don't think we need the pencil eraser anymore. I think we're done with it now, so that's wasting an inventory spot. Have to get up at 5 next week. That's fun. I definitely enjoy waking up at 5. Let's save to there. Oh, there's this. I was confused for a second. I was like, this isn't a Photo Man thing. I was like, right, I called Escargot Express. Okay, why do I have a brain food lunch too? Oh, I don't need the piggy nose anymore either. Also, why do I have a lucky coin? I don't need the piggy nose. I don't need... Oh, the skip sandwiches. I forgot about those. I don't need the pencil eraser, and I don't need... Well, I'll sell the lucky coin. Nah, I won't. I have enough money. Yes, please take those. Thank you very much. No PP jokes. I want my money back. Because we haven't had any enemy encounters yet. The PP jokes are going to start in here. There's going to be a lot, because unfortunately we're going to be probably grinding in here pretty much the entire stream. I don't think those are Starman Supers though, so we are going to skip past as many enemies in this part as we can. Quickly before I go on, I also need to see how many presents are in here. There's 8 presents in Stonehenge. Interesting. Okay, who has... Oh, I have the eraser. Okay, let's use the eraser on the eraser statue. I used the eraser to erase the eraser statue. Very, very fun. I made this exact same joke when I streamed EarthBound in 2018. I just kept saying eraser over and over. Reppy has a lot of PP. Holy cow! You want to talk about a heck of a strap-on. Start there. I don't think I've ever had the Reppy character this high leveled ever before. Because I've never actually tried to grind for levels all my years playing this game. Oh, I forgot Freeze does nothing to these guys. Oh, Bruno was diamondized. Beautiful. That's unfortunate. Guinness World Record for Reppy for the biggest PP. Yes, sir. Damn, well, Bruno being diamondized is not a good start. Bruno's gonna kind of come in clutch here, too, because... there's the most annoying enemy in the entire game in this place. There's these robots that, like, every time you attack them, pretty much, they do this thing where it heals their entire health back up to the top. So we're gonna have Bruno mirror a lot of those guys so that he can hopefully do the same thing and then, like, keep healing us. But man, those enemies are so annoying. You encounter the Mook Senior. Damn right I do. Oh boy. Oh, now Jimmy's dying. But thankfully I think we're gonna finish the fight before we get there. May the PP be with you. Roger that. Who needs lightsabers when you've got PPs, right? Man, there's 8. Hold on, I kind of need more info than there's 8 things in here. Wait a minute, you didn't wait for me. I am sorry. Welcome back, Deck. Thankfully, you only missed like 1 or 2 PP jokes so far, because we didn't have any enemy encounters until pretty much right now. Oh wait, this isn't the start, is it? Okay, there's a present. Like, that's the thing. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to scour. It'd be nice if they specified, like, oh, there's 3 presents in the shiny maze, and there's 5 presents in the other area. There's a Starman, but I don't think that's a Starman Super yet. Sucks that Bruno is diamondized too, but thankfully we do have Cups of Life Noodles. We are gonna save those, so we're just gonna heal Bruno. There we go. Bruno's back. Hey, we gotta sneak up. Yeah, that's just a regular Starman. So we're just gonna run away. Doing decent? Heck yeah. Spicy jerky. Could be better, could be worse. Well, hey, couldn't we all? That does sound pretty not good, though. Oh my gosh, I'm going in circles. Okay, so that looped back around here. So now I can go... Now I can progress further towards... Yeah, okay. Like, I know the path is just to keep going right and down, but I'm also looking for presents now, right? So I want to make sure that I'm going through every corner. I wish I could teleport in here, because I can't avoid these enemy encounters. I snuck up on a couple by sheer chance. Sound makes you crazy. Oh boy, I hope you don't have to hear it for too long. But unfortunately, these next few streams now are probably going to be little to no progress, because all of these streams now, till the end, are going to involve grinding for rare items that have 1 out of 128 chance of spawning after a fight. And one of those is in this place. Also, apparently I'm back at the entrance. Is that dungeon a bell? It sure well looks like it. Yeah, forget exploring Lord Jabby Jabby's belly from Ocarina of Time and Oracle of Ages. This is worse. This is actually worse, so I don't mind. I don't mind. Like, a lot of people hate that dungeon in Ocarina of Time because, I guess because it's gross. I actually really think it's cool. I'm into that. Not in that way, but I'm into that. It's pretty cool. I hate this place, though. Oh boy, this is fun. Someone's gonna get diamondized here for sure. Let's have Bruno mirror this guy. Yikes, Bruno turned into Mook Senior B. Did not work on Mook. Oh geez, someone's gonna die here. Oh, never mind, it was me. Oh, someone else is gonna die here. Oh, it's me. Oh my gosh. Nice smash hit from Reppy there. Come on, let's save me. I mean, I've got plenty of health, I'll be fine. But now Jimmy's dying too. Come on, Bruno. Oh geez, let's finish the fight. Heck yeah, we survived. Good gosh, do I never ever need a life up though right now. Life up to me. And life up to Jimmy. Yay! We made it. Come on. I don't need you right now, Starman. The good news is because I'm so high leveled, I can like pretty much bash all these fights to get through. Like again, I'm never this high leveled. Like the levels we are right now is pretty much the levels I'm normally at by the end of the game, if I'm lucky. But because of all that grinding we did last stream, I'm hitting like a truck in here, which is going to make this place a lot easier, but unfortunately still not painless. Okay, let's get rid of the Mook Senior right off the bat. Any Pokemon games for SNES? That's a good question. It's hard to say because the first Pokemon game came out on the Game Boy, which was quite a bit after the... No, actually it wasn't that long after. The Game Boy was like not long after at all. SNES Pokemon games. It's not coming up when I search it. Huh, that's actually interesting. Yeah, I think actually the Game Boy and SNES started around the same time. Two Mook Seniors, come on. As long as they don't diamondize us, it's fine. Hopefully we damaged him enough. This attack will finish him off. Well, no, didn't hit A. And he's lifing his buddy up now. Jeez, that guy took enough hits. Jeez Louise. Thankfully, Jimmy, our MVP, finished off his buddy. Again, not in that way. Okay, are we finally advancing? Nice. Hold on, I'm gonna save just in case this is like again, but I feel like I'm just going back in circles. I feel like I've already been up. This is like the entrance. How long of a run is that, Bruno? Nice, nice display of attacks there. We're so coordinated, guys. Oh, okay, no, this is new. And we snuck up on that guy. 4 hours, damn. That's quite the grind. Eventually I'll get there. You know, I feel like Zelda 2 is going to be like the perfect sort of transitional speedrun. In the sense that it's still relatively short at like 75-ish minutes. Oh geez, this is the robot I was talking about that keeps healing himself over and over. We're gonna get rid of the Mook first. Jimmy, do that. Bruno, mirror this. Yeah, I feel like Zelda 2 is gonna be a good transitional... Oh, Jimmy's diamondized, great. Good transitional run because it's longer than anything I've run up to this point, and it will, in turn, very likely lead into segueing into doing longer runs. And given the fact as well that it is a Zelda game, and probably the first, like, several hour run I would try as Twilight Princess, it is a good... Definitely a good transitioning run. Okay, I'm gonna just try and bash this guy for now, but... Okay, unfortunately, yeah, we also gotta waste some PP... Well, not waste, but we gotta use some PP here to bring Jimmy back. Nice, so Bruno right now is just... Oh my gosh, 10-hour long hard, yeah. You know what's crazy? You know what's it called? Triple M? Is it called the Triple M run? There's a Triple M... Oh, nice! Nice hit, Ashton. There's a Triple M run for Mega Man that pretty much... I think the Triple M run consists of running the entirety of the classic Mega Man series, the Mega Man X series, and the Mega Man Zero series all in one sitting. It's like a 23-hour run or something like that. I don't understand how anyone's capable of doing that, but there are some runs on the board, so it exists. Now I bring... That is so stupid, I know. So I want to bring more PS1 runs to the gallery. Nice! That's awesome, too, that after so long you finally got to one of your long-planned games. I mean, pretty much, yeah. See, I don't understand that. Like, all the power to you to attempt that, but that's why I've always said, like, I would never do a 24-hour stream. Like, sorry to disappoint, but that you guys will never ever see an Ashen RTA 24-hour stream. I think that's wild. And believe me, I spend an awful lot of time sitting in front of a computer, but that's a little too... That's absurd. "12 hours I've done before. 12 hours I'll probably do again at some point. But I mean, the streams back in the day, you guys, like back when I actually streamed in normal person hours, people like Jimmy were here. They'd remember. Those streams, like I used to average like 6 to 8 hours a couple times a week. It was pretty crazy. Okay, let's give the spicy jerky to Reppy. Take that however you want to. What are normal person hours? Good question. I remember I always started at 12 p.m. It was like after I would eat breakfast pretty much. And then depending on the day, I would go normally to like either 6 p.m. or like 8:30 p.m. Sometimes I'd start at 11:30 a.m. and go to 8:30 p.m. have a nice 9-hour stream. Those were fun days. Euro Truck Simulator, Sims 4, GTA, Jackbox. Eight hours long. Yeah, that's insane. You know what though, GTA 5 is a potential speed game for me years down the road. And that's like a 6-hour run. You know what I do want to do though? There's a percentage for GTA 5 called Trevor percent that is very, like, definitely one I'm gonna get to at some point. That pretty much just involves doing like the first like 15 missions until you unlock Trevor, basically. So it's sort of like an entry level, like the way Horsehead percent is an entry level for Zelda 2. It's like that. It's an entry level GTA run that's not too much pressure. To me, that was like 3 in the morning. Right. Stupid time zones. Oopsie. You know what, Bruno possessing or like becoming these robots has been really helpful, as we're getting free HP every time. Also, my smash hits have been very helpful on these guys too. For some reason, Bruno can't turn into this one though. It's not working. Okay, he just made a mistake there by not replenishing his supply right then and there. Okay, Jimmy's quite low on health. Yeah, see, we don't want to be here too long. We don't want to be leveling up too much because we also don't want to get to max level before it's time. Okay, 2 Starmans. Bruno, let's take the opportunity to life Jimmy up. I do remember playing Jackbox in the dead of night many times. Oh yeah, those Jackbox days or something else. I still have that Jackbox galleries room in my server. I think it's probably locked now to everyone but me. It's at the bottom, it's in my little archive. No, it's not, never mind, it's in the backstage. Okay, yeah, people can see it. But I haven't posted in there since December 30th, 2019, and I think it'd be hilarious if I just didn't post in there again until 2030. Skip an entire decade. Which, I mean, probably won't happen because I do want to bring some Jackbox back soon. Actually, was planning on doing that for my Streamiversary stream last week, but then I was in the mood to play this, so I was like, Oh, no, was it Mega Man? Maybe I played Mega Man. No, never mind, I played Mega Man that day. But yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. In addition to posting the Twitch thing, I'll probably end up doing that for the 600 follower thing. Or to celebrate the hopefully inevitable 21 time in Mega Man Zip list, depending on what I feel. Well, yeah, we're not really farming XP right now. That's what we were doing last stream with the worms that I kept chasing after in the desert. But, right now we're just trying to make it through to, like, this place is a maze, it's confusing, and there's also, like, I have to make sure I don't miss any presents. So that's why we've been running around in here back and forth. But the grinding here is going to be looking for a certain drop that Bruno can use. Okay, there's a present. I think we're almost in the point where we're going to be grinding for drops. Once we get past this like maze area, there's an area with like stations. And that's where we're going to be looking for the enemies that are called Starman Supers, who have a 1 in 128 chance to drop something called the Sword of Kings for Bruno. And unfortunately, there's an achievement for all these rare drops, so this is why most of these next few streams are literally very likely to just take place in the same area for the entirety of the stream. Planning to run some Game Gear Sonic games. Nice! That's why you were asking about the Game Gear emulator. Hi, Emilius. Unfortunately, the same thing happened with both emulators. Neither of them worked. Like, the strats actually went off. I did the strats. Also, lovely duck emote. I love that. I did the strats, and they worked. And everything seemed like it was going alright, but for some reason the same thing happened with both of those emulators. Both of them ran too slow. And the runs came in at different times than they should have. The thing that's confusing about that is the Game Gear one... Oh, here we are. This is the area I was talking about. The Game Gear one is... I used the same emulator that the world record holders used, so that one I don't know what to do about, unfortunately. But the Genesis one I can try again with a different emulator, but I'm gonna have to look into both of those because I just don't know. But good to see you, Melis. Okay, these guys, these yellow Starmen are the ones that I'm gonna be grinding for the drop with. Very sad indeed. But I'm gonna like submit the Game Gear one and hope that I can get an answer for why it didn't work. As for the Genesis one, I'll have to try it again with a different emulator and hope that that does the trick. Like, I expected one of them to fail because I was like, no way am I actually able to get both of these to work with their emulators. But I did not expect both of them. I thought I was going to get one of them that worked, so I was disappointed by that. But, you know, it's not my fault. Like, it's genuinely not my fault. I actually played well, which is shocking. I got both of them first try, too. Like, the strats went off for me for both of them. Both. Like... But the emulators just weren't good enough. Even though I used RetroArch for the Game Gear one, which is the exact same emulator that the World Records used. Both of them. So I don't know if it's like a different version of RetroArch I have to use or what, but yeah. So these yellow Starmen, I could be grinding for literal hours, you guys. Like, I've only ever, in the history of playing this game, I've only gotten this drop once. Like, I've never tried for the drop before. It's just something like I've happened to get lucky and get it, like, once in a play. I think once. Maybe more than once, but once that I remember for sure. Bruno can't cast fire, unfortunately. Reppy can cast fire, but Bruno can cast freeze, Starstorm, which is very powerful, and is going to be used a good amount in the late game. Thunder, a good bit of stuff. But what he can do is mirror, which I'm going to have him do right now, which gives him a chance to turn into the enemy, and then be able to use their moves against them. And in the case of this robot is so annoying because he can keep healing himself to max health over and over. Oh shoot. Reppy's gonna die. And so getting Bruno to do that means that Bruno can heal all of us like it's nothing. You do have some PP. Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, he keeps healing his buddies too, that stupid robot. Stop! Oh my gosh. See, these robots are literally the most annoying enemy in the entire game. Okay, so let's get... There we go. There's the Starman. Can't do anything about the Starman now, can you, robot? Okay, now let's take out the robot. I'm also going to revive... Oh, thank you for that, Bruno. I'm also going to revive Reppy so that we have another person to assist with our attacks. Let's take out this stupid robot first, because we're not going to get anywhere with the Starman. There we go. Yeah, that's so funny that happens. I've seen that. I love, like, the measures that some games take for, like, against pirates. There's some creative ones. That one's really funny, though. All the way to the end. Like, they let you play all the way till the end before they delete your save file. PSI Caramel. Okay, I'm gonna actually have that PSI Caramel. And I'm gonna life up Reppy. Bruno, I'm gonna get you to life up Jimmy. Jeez, yeah, we're gonna be at this a while, you guys. Like, this is what, like, we literally could spend this entire stream just trying to get this drop. No joke. But I mean, again, thankfully at least we grinded levels last stream, so our hits are really good. So, it doesn't actually take too long to get through the fights, it's just that we could have to enter like 500 encounters before we get it. This music feels like a rocket launch. It does have that energy for sure. It makes sense, because that specific music is supposed to be catered to like robotic type enemies. It'd be so funny just for the troll to play, like, download a pirated copy of EarthBound and play up to the point where they delete your save file on stream, just for funsies. I'll be so happy if we get this drop really early, because then we can keep going. Like, this is all, as soon as one of these yellow Starmen drops the Sword of Kings, we're good. We can keep playing the game, but until then, we are stuck. But you have to think, every single encounter rolls again for a 1 out of 128 chance to get that item, so that's why some people can be literally grinding that one thing for hours. I could also go to the end of this area, then come back. I have an exit mouse, don't I? Yes, I do. Like, we're almost at the end of this area now. I might have to just go back. But I think it gets rid of the enemies, so we're not going to do that. Oh my goodness, neither of these guys are what we want. Well, we'll go to the end anyway. Then we'll come, because I mean, we're probably gonna miss some presents too, so we'll have to be in here. Oh my gosh, he stole our risk rule. How much of the game is left now? We're relatively close to the end, actually, if we were playing normally. But these drops, like the drops we're gonna have to grind for the next few streams, could take about the length of the amount of the game we've played up to this point. But typically, I would say from this point, there'd be like maybe 4 or 5 hours of gameplay left. If we were just playing the game without going for all these stupid drops. That's kind of the sad thing, is once you get the Bruno character, like, he's not in the game very long. Like, I would argue that by the time the Bruno character joins the party, you're already, like, more than halfway through the game. Plus, he leaves for a short time. Like, you actually don't get much time with him. It's kind of sad. Okay, Pixie's bracelets. Let's give the Super Bomb to Bruno. Let's give me the Guts Capsule. And Bruno, let's give the Pixie's bracelet to Reppy. And let's call someone with our for sale sign, because this person's totally going to be able to just run through this massive maze of very deadly aliens and robots and purchase something from us. I just love that the humor in this game is top notch, you guys. Okay, we want to sell the Diamond Band. Okay, we're also going to give the broken trumpet to... Nope, Jimmy's inventory's full. We can't do that. Ah, damn it. Also, we missed a present in here, so we're also going to have to go back afterwards and find that. Okay, here's a good chance. There's 2 Starman Supers, so maybe that ups our chances of being successful with getting a drop in this fight. Get that PP up. Heck yeah. I always thought it was weird. The weird character sticks out like a sore thumb. He plays a bunch of regular kids and a monk prince, right? He does oddly... It's funny, because he obviously is out of place, but he oddly fits in with them. Like, he doesn't look weird at the end of their lineup, and yet it is weird when you think about the fact that, yeah, he is just a monk prince. Who is also, I feel like his whole hometown was created in Ness's imagination, because eating the magic cake is what makes you have that dream where he comes to you eventually. So I was like, eating that magic cake was enough to dream up this monk prince and his entire kingdom, pretty much. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh double mortal damage, that's not good. Rippy and Jimmy are both. Oh, no, Bruno saved Jimmy. Thank you, Bruno. Take care of yourself, though, Bruno. I'm gonna, like, do this. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, we lost our Rippy. Please, Sword of Kings. Oh, man. This is painful. Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. No, I'm not taking a break. Goodbye. Well, now it's a sausage party, you guys. I mean, we're gonna revive Reppy, but let's just take a moment to acknowledge the fact that it is currently a sausage party. No, unfortunately, I won't be leaving the cave until we leave with that Sword of Kings drop that I was looking for. I am going to do the boss, though, so that after this I can just explore freely. So here's all of our friends that got kidnapped, by the way. Last stream, Apple Kid called us saying he had the invention that we needed, and then he mysteriously got kidnapped. And that's why his mouse gave us the eraser we needed to get here. But look, there's everyone. There's Tony, there's some Tessie Watcher guy, Mr. Saturn, Mr. T, Apple Kid, Dr. Andonuts, and a random clown. Accepted, really? I didn't know there was other ones besides that. So they make your life harder and then they delete your save anyway. Interesting. I also know if you do FD93776, I still have that memorized after all these years. FD93-776F is the code you use to walk through walls in this game. More encounters. Interesting. Okay, there's an achievement with this boss to beat it only using your left hand, whatever that means. Beat it only using your left hand. That sounded terrible. Especially coming from a lefty. Okay, defeat Starman Deluxe using only your left hand. Which involves Not too bad. Just bash with all except... Okay, and use multi... Cool. Right on. Let's do this. I am gonna do another save just in case this removes all the enemies from the premises. You're much stronger than our intelligence indicated. We were not prepared for that eventuality. The prophecy from the Apple of Enlightenment may be true, but you must not underestimate us. Starman Deluxe. Okay, so we're gonna bash with everyone but Jimmy, who's gonna fire a multi-bottle rocket. Hopefully that counts as left hand, otherwise we'll have to redo the fight. Starstorm. Okay. Well, that's gonna kill everyone but Ashton. Oh, no, it didn't kill Ruppy. This Calyx buffer? Oh, for sure. This guy's been working out. The achievement did not pop there. We may have to just bash everybody, honestly. Unless it pops post-fight. We'll see. I don't think it works. Don't tell me we just have to bash the entire time. Oh my goodness, after all these years, Reppy finally makes it to an EarthBound stream. Heck yeah. Good to see you, Rep. I have missed your face. We have a character named after you, by the way. Okay, well yeah, the achievement didn't unlock, so we're gonna have to load and try again. It's so good to see you, Rep. I very much appreciate you dropping in. IRL is terrible. I have either 24 hours a day or 0. Well, I appreciate that when you do have some time to spare, you're coming and hanging out in here with us. Us nerds. Sorry, I'm a vampire, so I had to close my blinds. That's why there was silence. I am back. Fellow nerds, you know it. You guys see that you have the biggest PP. Yeah, look at that. 220, you have by far the biggest PP of the group. Don't judge my PP right now, though, because I'm not at my max PP points. I've been halved. I've been circumcised. Light, my only weakness. It's also something Dr. Wiley can say. Okay, well yeah, unfortunately we gotta load our save because we did not do that with our left hand. Okay, what the heck? Well, we'll try just bashing, but I don't think that's gonna work. Like, that's a lot. There's no way we're gonna survive that before the Starstorm comes out. There's Starstorm right now. Okay. That's everyone but Ashton. Oh, no, Jimmy survives this time. Okay, well, let's just keep bashing and hope for the best. Yeah, it's so awesome that you can finally catch some EarthBound rep. You have been missed these streams. Okay, well, Jimmy and Ashton are gonna... Oh, nope, it's just me now. I can't even heal myself because that's a right-handed thing, apparently. Or is it? I actually don't know. Yeah, I think it is. I think I just got... Oh, smash hit! Still didn't count. I mean, personally... I mean, I know it's related to the controller scheme, but oh my gosh, that's a lot of XP. But I did that left-handed, technically, with the keyboard. Didn't work, though. I threw a wrench at him. Wouldn't that be something? If anyone's got a wrench, it's gotta be Jimmy. Just grab Jimmy's wrench, launch it at the dude. Why isn't this working? Not only are we grinding for rare drops today, but now we're getting an achievement that won't work. We did nothing but bash. I don't get it. Because what is this? Using only the D-pad. What the heck does that mean? Oh Oh my gosh, just... Well, we'll try it again, I guess. I'll just bash him again. Okay, yeah, it's reminding me that it's a thing. Right here, we're going for, I have to beat this guy using only what would be left-hand controls on the SNES controller. So far it's going good with all these bashes, but I guess, like, the like, comments for the achievement say all you have to do is bash pretty much and you'll get it. But I just did that, again, 3rd time. That was actually a very painless fight. And I'm not getting it. All of them, exactly. But I'm not getting it. This is 3 times I've definitely killed this guy with... Exactly, yeah, D-pad starts left, and unless I'm not, like, I don't know what relates to what as far as my keyboard goes, but... Let me look at my emulation. No, where is it? Input configuration. Okay. So, start is enter, correct? Select, oh, maybe I can, oh! I see, okay, I see the issue, I think. Nope, that didn't work. Oh geez, no, we're... That makes no sense. Okay, what's the L button mapped to? Hold on. L is R. Oh, right, that works. Okay, well, that sucks, because I already did it right. It's just I was pressing R. I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the button that does the same thing, but it wasn't the left-handed equivalent of the button. Okay, well, I know what I have to do now. Let me reload again. This is gonna be it. Yeah, we got it figured out now. Thank you, Rep. You come in and now everything makes sense. Apparently this button's also mapped to rewind. But thankfully rewind is disabled, so that's not going to happen. There we go. Rare achievement unlocked. Because I know something you don't know. Defeat Starman Deluxe using only your left hand. 9.24%. That is our first achievement of the day. Unfortunately, that's like the one thing with this stream, is this stream is very most likely going to be all spent in this place trying to grind for 1 drop. You can always trust my video game knowledge. I like the pin setter mechanic. Heck yeah. That is a valuable skill set you've got. We're very much appreciative of it. Okay, well, that did the trick. Hopefully that doesn't kill all the enemies in here, though, because that's also a problem if it did. Especially because I may have saved over my good save. Are the enemies still here? I have to... No, that despawned the enemies. Okay, well, unfortunately, that means... we gotta go back. We have to come back and kill him again for the 4th time after we've gotten the drop. Read the Replipedia. Heck yes. You know, so I always say that Zelda's here, like, he does gardening in it. Oh, nice! We always say with our lads where you can trust our video game info. That makes perfect sense. I absolutely trust your video game info. You are gonna end up... You're gonna be the reason that I'm able to pull off the Big Bird World Record someday. Yo, good to see you, Tech. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Okay, back to the Starman Super Grind, you guys. Unfortunately, like, some of these rare drops have manips. This one does not. I'm hoping at least that we do get it this stream. Like, the goal is to get the drop this stream. Even if we have to spend the entire stream in this one place. As long as we get the drop, I'll be happy. Oh, yeah. We'll figure it out. Together with our like brain trust we've got going on, we will definitely figure out what's up with the big bird nip. Deck, you sir are so appreciated. Thank you so much for coming by. You have a great day, man. I very much appreciate you. Thank you for that good luck. Always wonderful to see you. Have you around for the PP jokes and whatnot. Two military Octobots. This is useless to me. All about them PP. Heck yeah, it is. And apply that PP-ness to IRL as well, Deck. Good stuff. The food stuff's nice, so. You know, food should be a synonym for good because food's very good. Yeah. We're thinking the same thing. Yeah, the chances are 1 out of 128 with each encounter. Like, that's a new roll every single time, basically. Oh my gosh, my HP's 600. Yeah, this is by far the highest level I've ever been at this point in the game. I wonder if it's more common in this area versus the past, like the area over here. Yeah, I know. We're gonna be here a while, Bruno. That's true. That is better than 1 out of 256 for sure. Still a pain though. Never finished this game, really? Have you made decent progress though? Like, have you played through a solid chunk of it? Never actually played. Oh my gosh, you gotta get on this game. Funny enough, Deck does not like this game, but he's been hanging out regardless. He's been having a fun time though. Maybe we'll change his mind, but he said he did not like this game when he played it. This is one of my absolute favorites. What better way to start my segue into retro achievements than with EarthBound? Yeah, this game has been so good to me over the years. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely lengthy for sure, especially when you're going for all these drops like I am, like a fool. Never been much of an RPG fan. That's fair. They are definitely, yeah, they're definitely very hit or miss for sure. Oh my gosh, I got excited for a second when I saw Present drop, but then I was like, wait a second, that wasn't a Starman. Yeah, I can't typically say the same thing because I think Zelda games and I think EarthBound, some of my favorite stuff right there in that cluster. Alright, let's give Reppy some speed. Last remember, okay. Right. Waiting a few minutes behind a waterfall. Isn't that ridiculous? They make you wait 3 minutes to gain access to the base. You know what, though? They definitely... Oh, was there a present up here? No, this is where it came from. Never mind. They definitely cared about, like, making sure kids got their breaks in. Or maybe it was for the sake of the parents. But, like, they have your dad call you several times throughout the game and say, like, hey, don't you think it'd be a good idea if you took a break, sort of thing? It gets really irritating, actually. And then, yeah, they have, like, that whole 3-minute thing where they're like, come on, get up, stretch your legs. Go eat some celery. Go drain the lizard. Come back in 3 minutes. Do your thing. Take care of yourself. Desert Trolls, speedrunners, gotcha. Exactly, that's the message. Okay, yeah, so it's these yellow Starmen, these Starmen supers that have the drop that we're looking for. Speaking of, I'm gonna bash the heck out of that guy. We're gonna mirror him as Bruno. The good thing, okay, these robots are really annoying because they have this ability that lets them just heal themselves or any of their teammates' health fully to max anytime they want. So what we're doing is we're having Bruno mirror him, because mirror sometimes lets you turn into enemies, and then it will pretty much make it so Bruno can do the same thing. So we have like unlimited heals pretty much. Okay, so there's Starman Super gone. Alright, Bruno. Let's see what... Oh, nice smash hit from Reppy, and Jimmy finished him off. Beautiful. Yeah, you replenish your fuel supply all you want, because we can do that too. And we got Bruno healing Jimmy up to max. Thank you, Bruno. Go ahead and heal yourself as much as you want. We've got, yeah, there we got a nice smash hit from Reppy. Screw yourself, Atomic Power Robot. You are nothing to us. Nothing we can't handle. Still no drop though. Oh boy. Yeah, this is lengthy, alright. It's a nice sneak up there though. Eventually we're gonna have to load some saves because we don't want to get too high up. We don't want to actually, that's the thing. There's also a danger of fighting so many people that we get too high of a level, because at very, very near to the end of the game, the Ashton character gets a huge level up that gives him like 400 additional PP and like 200 additional health. And if you're already max level, you can't get the, like, you can't reap the results of that level up. Shut up, Nightbot, useless piece. He is a useless piece of crap. I went in and double checked because, I mean, he's been so annoying with the timers lately. I literally went into my timers and double checked to make sure they weren't all set as the same interval. Literally every one of them is set as different intervals, and yet he still says them all at the same interval. So I don't know what to do about that, but he's very annoying. Shut up is right. Oh my god, he's posting everything at once. It's not set to spam chats. I don't know why it does. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's mirror him. Okay, I'm gonna save here again. Oh, no, we're not bashing the Starman. We're bashing Starman Super. Thank you, Bruno, for healing Jimmy. Nice smash hit from me. Man, Nightbot. It's tempting sometimes. Nice smash hit from Reppy. We're getting so many smash hits. This is because of how high leveled we are. Like, playing this game with these levels is like... This is also why we're taking the advantage and trying to get max level. Oh my god, every time I see a present, I get so excited. And I was like, nope, it's not the Sword of Kings. It's just a super bomb. Okay, I'm gonna make a second save so that we can load that if, like, down the road, if we need to. If we've gotten too high leveled. Okay, bash the Starman Super. Also, even when we get this drop, we missed a present in here, so we're still gonna have to go look for the last present too. Jimmy does not have any PP. What a shame. We're gonna have to start calling Jimmy Grey Worm at this point. Basically took the lead. Exactly. Somehow. He doesn't have anything to take a leak with, but he managed. Emptied out the old bladder. Please give me the Sword of Kings so that I can move on with my day. I did warn you guys, like, we were having some fun in the early streams, but now the rest of the game is gonna be like this, unfortunately. Why they chose to put all these drops at the end of the game, too, is beyond me. Like, there's literally one in, like, the last stretch of game, too. Like, we could be literally within the last 20 minutes in a couple streams from now and literally spend the entire stream just grinding for a drop. And then we don't even beat the game that stream. I'm sorry about the ads. I do have them turned down to the absolute lowest possible amount of ads. I wouldn't be surprised if they were AI made. Everything is so crap now. Bruno tried healing. It had no visible effect on Jimmy. Well, thanks for trying, Bruno. It's the thought that counts, right? Nothing. Just lets humans be even more lazy. And at the same time, steals valuable jobs from humans, such as jobs in the art industry. You know what I hate? Actually, like, it's already such an insult to actual artists with talent that work their butts off on, like, commissions and stuff like that. But you know what I hate too? Is people that use AI for these generations, they call themselves artists. Like, no joke, there's people running around calling themselves artists because they can type something into a prompt field. Do you know how insulting that is to artists? To real, actual artists? Exactly. Yeah. That's like taking credit. That's like Michelangelo finishes his brand new painting, and some guy on the street's like, "Hey, look, that's my art. Do you like my art? Oh my goodness. Aren't I such a great artist? Lady, doesn't that make you just want to go out with me? Oh yeah." Scoring off of other people's art. Give me a break. And I reserve the right to say that too, because I am in a family of artists. I am not an artist. I'm like the one exception. But like, my sister can paint. My aunt paints for a living. My mom is a photographer. And like, yeah, like I am from a family of artists. I don't have the gift myself, but like, I know for a fact that it damages those types of businesses. It's a whole mess. It's always me and my dad. We can't draw, we can't paint. We do have an like, my whole family level, like, at least me, my mom, my sister, my dad, we all have a writing knack. Like, that's sort of my art skill. I cannot draw or paint to save my life, or anything like that, but when it comes to writing, that's my forte. That's my Rockman forte, one might say. But yeah, I am a non-artist living in a family of artists. Oh, there's the last present. Okay, that's good news. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Speaking of carpentry, not only does my aunt paint for a living, but she also does carpentry. And tattoos, actually. Hey, I mean, that's so valuable too, being a handy. I don't want to take away from, you know, painting and all that, say it's not important, because it is. Again, people can make very solid livings off of it, and it spruces up. Oh my god, every time I see a present I get scared. It like spruces up any wall or any area, just makes you feel nice, makes you smile. But yeah, being handy is very, very convenient. Things I liked drawing as a kid, so I would have liked to have been decent at drawing, but I just never was. I mean, to be fair, I'm also left-handed. Like, you write or draw, you smudge things along the way. There's a name for it. When you use a pencil, it's called Silver Surfer Syndrome. When you're writing and you're going over it, oh my god, and trying to write on a whiteboard, impossible. You have to lift your hand so that it's not touching the whiteboard as you write, to not smudge and erase everything. Yeah. Sometimes living in a right-hander's world is not fun. There was a point where it's funny, I think I disabled it recently because it's like, who's gonna redeem that? And it is poorly because I'm like I said, I'm left-handed, but if you and I think I said that you can specify, I'll either draw you on paper, in which case I would use my dominant hand, or I'll draw you in MS Paint or whatever, in which case I don't use a left-handed mouse because that doesn't make sense to me. So it would be a right-handed mouse drawing with a non-dominant hand. Like, some lefties use left-handed mice. I don't get that personally. If you're an artist, that makes sense. Like, if you're a digital artist, it makes sense that you would want to use a mouse because you want to draw with your dominant hand, right? But for me, you use your keyboard way more than you use your mouse, at least if you're a gamer. So I don't get a left-handed mouse because surely you'd want to use the thing you use the most, you'd want to use with your dominant hand, right? Like, everyone's different. Some people do use and benefit from left-handed mice, but for me, I don't understand why that is. Only I do better with my left hand is just picking my nose. There you go. I mean, yeah, trying to pick your left nostril, that's not going to go too well with your right hand. That's cross-contamination, too. You don't want to get something from one nostril and the other nostril. I live for these conversations. Yeah. You know what's so funny? People left-handed burgers taste better. Oh man. You know what's so funny? It's such like an observation. Lefties love talking about being lefties too. Like, it's a proud thing, you know? I am proud. I am proud to be navigating a world built for right-handers as a left-hander. Things like can openers and scissors are the literal devil for us, so. And again, writing. You can't even write without smudging things. It's ridiculous. Yeah. You like more uncommon things. Yes. It is neat too, like the 10% of the world that's left-handed. But the thing is too, like 10%, I mean that's a small percentage, but you're still bound to see a lefty in your day-to-day life, you know, and yet literally I still like so many, like in school especially, like teachers and other students and stuff like that, like it wows people. Like, oh my gosh, you're left-handed? I got that so much throughout my life. It's like, just for having a dominant hand, you get like extra attention. It's hilarious. Like a dominant hand that's different than the majority of the world. It's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like an example, but it's like they act like it's such a uncommon sight. When, I mean, I feel like most people know most people probably have a lefty family member. Man, oh my god, there's so many things though that are just impossible. Like, and scissors are the worst. It's no exaggeration. Left-handed scissors really do help though, but my gosh, cutting anything is a disaster. Can openers are a disaster because they're designed to use your, like, to try and use it with your left hand is so awkward. Thankfully, I also have a left-handed can opener. And lefty products like Ned Flanders was onto something with those. Thank you, Ned Flanders, for being a hero. They really do help. Oh my gosh, I really want to be out of this place. Like, we even have the presents now. We're good. We're just waiting on this stupid drop. Okay, nice hits. There's a nice... I'm getting so many smash hits. This has got to be because of the level. I keep forgetting. I keep saving over my save, though, which is not good because, yeah. Prefer to be playing Home Alone? Never. This is EarthBound, at least. I don't care. EarthBound can be grindy all it wants. It's EarthBound. Again, like, some games, like, some favorite games, you can just deal with things you don't like. Like Mega Man 2. I can deal with Boo Beam because I love Mega Man 2. Not so much in a speedrun. I don't care for Boo Beam. I don't care for Boo Beam in general. But playing Mega Man 2, I can deal with Boo Beam because it's Mega Man 2. Same thing. Like, Twilight Princess has a very slow start game, which turns a lot of people off. But for me, I played that so much that while I don't particularly love it, like, because I played it so much and I do kind of want to get to the action right away, I don't mind it like people do. And for me, it just adds, actually, to why I love that game so much, because it takes the time to build the world and characters. I also don't think that's a good... Like, what Breath of the Wild did, again, I'm always ripping on Breath of the Wild. Like, I don't mean to. Breath of the Wild was a good game. It's just that it's not traditional Zelda, and for me, traditional Zelda is key. But Breath of the Wild, just letting you be free in the world, like, yeah, it's cool because it kind of emulates Zelda 1 and 2 sort of thing. Like, just, here you go, you're off in the world, do whatever you want, sort of thing. No, like, beginner intro area, but I don't know, the beginner intro areas were just special. Like, just leaving you free to do whatever, that's not traditional Zelda, you know? Like, that's just a chain that's been broken now. Like, Ocarina of Time has a tremendous intro with, like, go through the forest, go and find this sword, buy a shield, go talk to the Deku Tree, do your first dungeon. Now you're off in the world, into Hyrule Field, go on to your next adventure. Like, yeah, eventually they let you go through it, but they've got that nice intro section. You have Majora's Mask with that phenomenal first 3-day cycle with the Deku Mask. So much fun. Brilliant. You got Wind Waker. Wind Waker's... You see, I love Wind Waker. But the Forsaken Fortress, not crazy. Ooh, that was an auto fight. It'd be awesome if we could single out some of these Starmen and auto fight them. Wind Waker was good too. Like, you have the whole Tetra being dropped into the forest by that bird, then the bird mistakes your sister for her, etc. And then you have to go off and rescue her. I don't like the Forsaken Fortress that you go to, actually. Like, sneaking around is not fun, but it's still a good, you know, intro game. And then Twilight Princess, you know, Twilight Princess gets flack. Like, you herd goats, which isn't the most fun thing to do, so I understand the flack there. And then it takes a while to get to the first dungeon, because you have to do, like, the wolf section, you have to do, like, the horse section where you go save the kids, and it's like, I do understand it. And then Skyward Sword, I'm not a fan of Skyward Sword at all. I wanted to be, but the motion controls ruined that game for me. But, and yeah, the intro for that one I wasn't crazy about. Like, I don't even remember that much. Like, you meet Fi eventually, but it's like, you have to go through that forest with those, like, weird-looking guys. I wasn't really a fan of Majora. Majora had moments I wasn't crazy about, actually. Like, overall, I really can appreciate how different it was and how dark of a theme it took, but there are some very tedious things in Majora. You know, Wind Waker, it sucks. You know, it really sucks about Wind Waker. No, I'm not saying Wind Waker sucks, but I'm just saying, I was about to segue into something. Wind Waker kicks ass, such a good game. But it sucks about Wind Waker is, and again, I can't even really say it sucks because it led to my favorite Zelda game. But, it sucks that Wind Waker had so much cut content. It was really just, like, you can feel too, unfortunately, and, like, the whole Triforce quest part of the game, it just feels rushed, which really sucks, because Wind Waker, the first 2/3 of Wind Waker are, like, absolute masterpiece perfection tier. But, like, you can feel, too, after, like, the whole... Like, normally there'd be 3 dungeons before, like, the Tower of Gods thing that happened. That's, like, sort of the middle of the game already. And then after that, there only being the Earth and Wind Temple, it just, you can feel there's a couple dungeons missing there, you know? I know it's because they had to, like, rush to get the game out, so they had to cut a whole bunch of their content. But again, why I say it kind of sucks, like, it's great that cut content did get used. It sucks that Wind Waker missed out, but Twilight Princess is my favorite 3D Zelda game, and it got so much of that recycled content reworked. And so I have to be grateful for that, but it also sucks that Wind Waker's late game took such a hit as a result of that. I also know Wind Waker was supposed to have a sequel to. Wind Waker was supposed to have Wind Waker 2, but then that was canned for Twilight Princess. I think we got the best of both worlds, because we got Twilight Princess, and we also got Phantom Hourglass later as a Wind Waker sequel. And despite how hated that game, despite how hated the DS Zeldas are, I thought they were both tremendous. So I love Phantom Hourglass personally, so I'm glad the way it worked out. This place reminds me of Sparkman's stage. I wish it was Sparkman's stage. Definitely does have that similar feel though. I wish it was Sparkman's theme playing here right now. Ocarina is my favorite one. You cannot go wrong with Ocarina, absolutely. Ocarina makes my top 3. It's Twilight Princess and Zelda 2 are like so close. Both among my 4 favorite games ever, along with EarthBound and Mega Man 2. But yeah, for me it goes Twilight Princess, Zelda 2, Ocarina. That's my top 3. Get to top 5, that's when I throw in Link's Awakening. Not the Switch one, I haven't played that, but the Game Boy Color version. And then Wind Waker as number 5. That's my top 5 Zeldas. Honorable mention, number 1, is Minish Cap. That's like just out of my top 5. That game is tremendous and so underrated. And Capcom helped develop it, so of course I like it. Zelda 2 was hard until I had help running it. I have heard nothing but great things about the Zelda 2 speedrun community. I know that they will be very helpful when I get there too. I am very much, I mean, it probably, as much as I'd love to say it's going to be this year, I don't think I'm going to get to Zelda 2 this year as far as speedrunning goes, but that is absolutely one of the top priorities on my speedrun list for the near future. I mean, that's something I plan on grinding for a while too. Oh my gosh, these drops, man. Well, okay, this is absolutely my final save now. Now I'm gonna start loading my other save after a while. Man, Zelda's like, you really can't go wrong with it. Like, even bad Zelda games have their moments, you know. Not that there is bad, again, there isn't really bad Zelda games, unless you count the CDI games, but those aren't real Zeldas, so they don't count. Like, I don't like Skyward Sword at all, but I'm not gonna call it a bad game. Because it's not. It has its moments, it's just overall annoying and not very fun to play. The jankiest game controls I've ever played in my life, too. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with Zelda, honestly. It's probably the most consistent video game series ever. I mean, look at Zelda 2, such a hated game, but dude, Zelda 2 kicks ass, man. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, most people go to Death Mountain and they... Oh my god, every time I see the present. Most people, at most, make it to Death Mountain. They're like, no, this game sucks, not playing it anymore. Terrible game, it's hard, goodbye, I hate you, worst Zelda game ever, bless. Oh, the Oracle games are really good. Also very underrated. The Oracle games, for me, kind of feel like... Because it's cool, you see characters, like, you see recurring characters like the Carpenters from Ocarina of Time, you see Tingle from, you know, Majora's Mask, a whole bunch of recurring characters that show up in the Oracle games. To me, the Oracle, like, I know they're in the style of Link's Awakening, so technically I should be saying this for Link's Awakening, but for me, the Oracles feel like if they had made Zelda 1 with, like, later on, like, with the characters from other games sort of thing. Like, if they'd made Zelda 1 with more knowledge about what the series was gonna be. Even the fact that they call, in those games, they call the dungeons levels like they do in Zelda 1. Like, to me, the Oracles feel like if Zelda 1 was made at a later time, with later series knowledge, and it's so cool. Those are such fun games. They're difficult. Like, Oracle of Ages is difficult, especially. They're both difficult, though. Yeah, exactly. People bail before they even give it a fair shake. Those are the tablet kids that are playing Breath of the Wild. Again, I keep ripping on Breath of the Wild. I don't mean to. But what makes Zelda 2... I mean, Zelda 2 is different from the rest of the series in that you have lives. Like, in every other Zelda game, you don't have, like, you can game over and start again. Whereas Zelda 2, you have, like, lives. Like, you lose a life, you just respawn sort of thing. But then when you die at Zelda 2, rather than starting, like, at a checkpoint or something, you start literally right at the back, right at the very start of, like, the game. Not, like, you don't lose your progress, but I mean, you start in, like, the spawning place that's at the start of the game. And for so many people, that's a turn-off because you have to walk all the way back to where you were before. But, man... people just don't give Zelda 2 a fair shake. And I mean, yeah, anyone, like, people love, you know, calling people out for having a favorite game based on nostalgia. And so even if I say Zelda 2 is my, like, second favorite Zelda game, like one of my favorite games ever, they're like, oh, well, of course it is, you have nostalgia, you know? Yeah, you know what? I friggin' have nostalgia for Zelda 2, I am damn proud of it. Yes, nostalgia factors into my love for it, but it's also a good game if you give it time. Thank you very much. Yes, exactly. But, like, you answer a thread that's, like, talking about your favorite Zelda games, and you get downvoted for putting Zelda 2 on there. Like, no. I wear that badge proudly. Zelda 2 is a freaking masterpiece. Again, it's funny to me that Breath of the Wild changed the Zelda formula, and it gets praised. Zelda 2 changed the Zelda formula, which no, it didn't, actually. There wasn't a formula at the time. Like, people get mad at Zelda 2. The same people that call Breath of the Wild their favorite Zelda game hate Zelda 2 because it changed the quote-unquote Zelda formula, when in fact there was no Zelda formula at the time. It was the second game. They were still figuring things out. They wanted to make it fun and different than the first, and they succeeded. What do you mean it changed the formula? You know what changed the formula? Breath of the Wild, which came out 30 years after a very successful franchise and didn't need to change all that crap. That is changing a formula. Zelda 2, there was no formula. They tried something new and they succeeded. Hello? Are we good? That makes no sense. You know what though? Again, that's like friggin' tablet kids again. They just assume that the thing that they love, that they grew up with, is like the first of everything, whatever. Like, Mario Kart 7 copied Mario Kart 8. No kid, you weren't born yet when Mario Kart 7 came out, but this was first. Oh man, I like don't have the patience for those types of people, I swear. Jimmy level 69, nice. Yeah, like there's no reasoning with people with Zelda 2. You either, unless you're a Zelda 2 fan already, you just can't convince people. Although, you know what's cool is I ended up meeting someone who became like a good stream friend like years and years back. I was just randomly going through categories one day, and I came across this streamer who was playing all the Zelda games. And it's cool because I actually there was a lot of Zelda 2 speedrunners in that chat that I ended up recognizing like later on in the boards because we were walking her through the game pretty much. But I found this streamer who was going through every Zelda game, and some of them she played before, some of them she hadn't played. And Zelda 2 is one she hadn't played, and I mean, I always just automatically assume people are gonna hate Zelda 2 because no one likes Zelda 2, but she was like such a champ, and we all walked her through where to go, and she actually ended up really enjoying the game too. I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm sticking around. I mean, obviously, seeing someone playing Zelda 2, that was already instant follower for me, but knowing she loved Zelda 2, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sticking around for this journey. You are my kind of person. And I mean, unfortunately she got really busy, so she never ended up finishing the marathon. I think Wind Waker was the last one she got. She was playing them in chronological order. I think Wind Waker was the last one she got to before she had to like stop streaming for a while. And then she came back and wasn't really doing Zelda anymore, but still, it was cool to see someone who hadn't played Zelda 2 before, who's also on the younger side, like 20s, late 20s, I would have said, play and enjoy Zelda 2. Mother 2 is the Japanese name for, well, I'm sure you figured that out, that's why you're asking what the name changed. I don't know why they changed the name for the American markets, but I'm glad they did. Like, I'm not taking away from Mother, that's a cool name too. But EarthBound just fits so well. I love it. Oh my gosh, I actually have PSI Ducks, the last one. That's pretty awesome. That proves that this is the highest level I've ever been at this point. And then they ended up and that was the thing too, also, oh shoot. Well, we're losing Reppy, folks. Oopsie. EarthBound, like the first Mother also was called EarthBound. It was called EarthBound, like originally, I think, too. And then this one was also called EarthBound. But later on, the first EarthBound ended up being called, sometimes it's called EarthBound 0, sometimes it's called EarthBound Beginnings. It has like a couple different names. EarthBound Origins, I think, is another one. And then Mother 3 is just called Mother 3. I've never heard anyone call that like EarthBound 2 or anything like that. But man, I really hope we at least get this drop before the end of the... Like, it's fine if we have to spend the whole stream in this place, but I would like to end the stream on having had this drop. Damn. Okay, let's bring Reppy back. Let's shoot. I'm gonna need to have a brand food lunch after this, because my PP is very low now. There's the atomic power lock on. It'd be so nice if this had happened to be the one with the drop, you guys. Every time there's two Starman Supers, I wonder if that doubles the chance or not. What'd be cool is if, like, they can call for help. It'd be cool if they called for help, got another one to come, and then that's like 3 that could possibly drop it. The funny thing is, the one time I ever got this, I just happened to get it like my first ever attempt at killing one of these guys. This drop. Like, I've only ever had this drop once, and it really helped. Okay, let's have a brain food lunch. Bruno, let's actually get you drinking some water too, because water's good for you. I'm gonna have some water right now in real life. Ah, water is good for you. And let's take the couple life noodles from Reppy. Let's revive Reppy. Let's also eat a skip sandwich as Reppy. May as well get some speed going. I'm gonna do another save here. Yeah. I mean, I guess last stream I was walking back and forth right and left in the desert for like 40 minutes, so at least this is like I'm actually fighting things. So hopefully this is at least more fun to watch than that was, but I do apologize, there's been so much grinding. I was hoping we'd make other progress aside from this. Yeah, thankfully, like, I mean, unfortunately there's like 6... Oh shoot, I never took a picture outside of Stonehenge either. I don't think. Maybe it's after. Unfortunately, there's like 6 or 7 of these drops, and they're all in this last chunk of the game. But thankfully, some of them are manipulable. There's no telling how well the manips are gonna work, but the fact that there are manips is enough for me. I smash it. You're about to reach a 5-stream watch streak for a Rel 509 stream. Join now to earn your rewards. Heck yeah. Thank you, Twitch. I'll open a tab there. Oh, did that just crash my browser? Yes, it did. Holy cow. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm waiting for my browser to come back up. That completely just turned my browser off. Too many darn tabs. Thankfully, I've still got chat up on my phone, so we're good. This is a cool background. It hasn't come back up yet. Damn, it's taking a long time to open up. Oh, there we go. Man, I keep getting so excited thinking, okay, any minute now we're gonna have the drop. Okay, sorry, we're back up now, we're good. Let me just get back to Twitch. What'd you miss? My browser just crashed, that's what you missed. Your internet crashed, my browser crashed. Everything's crashing. Welcome back, Bruno. Okay, everything appears to be back up now. Man, I really want to get this friggin' drop. Nice that I'm sneaking up on these guys, so it'd be hilarious if I got the drop on an auto kill. It's weird that some drops have manips, so, and others don't. I mean, maybe there is a manip for this one and it's just not listed on retro achievements. I'm gonna look. Starman Super Sword of Kings manip. Oops, hold on, I'm just gonna read into this for a sec. There are actually, like, something from I know from speedrunning, like from watching speedruns of this game, is like just doing things like this, like just randomly pressing check and like random things like that in the middle of rooms when you see enemies, cause can help like reload what their possible drops are. Not that there's any way to know, like one of the I could encounter one of these guys that has the drop like predetermined, and then I do that and it undoes it and I wouldn't know anyway, so. But I hope the ones that have manips actually work consistently. Good news is my party's super high leveled, so we're getting like smash hits out of all these fights. Like this is normally in a normal game, if I was grinding for this and I didn't have all these really high levels, this would be very, like I'd probably have a party member dying almost every single fight. Because this place does not mess around, but thankfully, right now things are very solid. Man, this is so time consuming. I'd hate to end the stream saying that I accomplished nothing today. The Home Alone manips didn't go or not the Home Alone runs didn't go because the emulator was too slow. The drops aren't happening here. Like, I'd hate to have just had a whole 4-hour stream where nothing really happens. It's still fun, at least. I mean, there's PP jokes, good people are hanging out. I can't complain regardless, but I'm just hoping that I at least end having gotten that drop. Oh man. I'm just gonna peek at the thing again. Like, some people are saying it took them 5 hours, some people took them an hour. Some people are saying they got it first try. One guy said he managed to get 2 in a row, right one after another, which is crazy. I never do know what it will be like. Yay, my internet works. You and Bruno both had internet issues, it's funny. What is there, a mass internet outage going on over in Europe? Welcome back, Jimmy. I'm glad your internet is working again. Same old is happening here. Still grinding for that drop and still not getting anywhere with it. At a camping site. Ah, gotcha. Damn, you're at a camping site and you're still hanging out in the stream. Top tier dedication. I'm gonna just like do this check thing and see if that works, like first try, that'd be hilarious. Man, this is taking so long, it's ridiculous. Get rid of the power bot now. Thank you. The good news is we're not having to heal much ourselves because Bruno keeps mirroring the robot and healing all of us. Yes, endless bad RNG. Like, this is worse than Big Bird because... Oh, Bruno's 69 now. The whole party is officially level 69 or higher. The unfortunate thing is, with a drop chance of 1 out of 128, it's like every single fight's gonna have that drop chance. So every single fight is like, it's not like the more I kill, the better chance I have. It's literally every single fight, it's a reroll, and I keep losing that reroll. And there's like 7 of these types of drops in this last chunk of game. Like, you guys, back in the early game, and I was like, we may be having fun now, just wait till we get to the end of the game, because it's literally all going to be grinding for the max drops, like, slow progress. This is halted progress. We've gotten one singular achievement today. You know what the funny thing is? What just occurred to me? The drops are predetermined before the fight starts, so technically I may almost even know if a fight has the drop, because the achievement would unlock possibly at the start of the fight rather than when I actually get the drop. And people complain about the 1 out of 8 chance 50p bag. Yeah, that's funny. That's nothing. Oh my gosh. The good news is it sounds like some of these drops are manipulable, but this one unfortunately is not one of them. This is all waiting. I do wonder though if the achievement would pop. If it would pop just at the start of the fight because it knows that that's where I'm getting it from. But man, seriously, this is so time consuming. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is predetermined, so I feel like it would. Which would be a good indicator. I could just keep loading saves and like messing with RNG until it happens, but... It would be nice if someone in the comment for the achievement said like, yes, this is... You will get it popped. Oh. Wait a second. Okay, I just looked. Someone said I also can confirm that you just need to start fighting one to get the achievement. Okay, I have an idea, you guys. We're gonna finish this fight first of all. If this one actually unlocks it before I have my idea, that'll be funny. Get the level for him and up to Slacker. Hey, I'm no slacker. Look at me. I'm carrying on despite the fact that I did not one but 2 new Home Alone runs, neither of which panned out because the emulator sucked. And now I'm sitting here grinding all these stupid drops. I am no slacker. That's becoming your favorite word these days, Bruno. I'm gonna have to add that to the Ashton lore list I've been making. Okay, yeah, so I have an idea. We will know right away if it works. So we just got confirmation that starting the fight alone is enough to unlock the achievement. So we can just keep loading the save. Okay, nothing. And just pressing check one time, because check resets the RNG apparently. So we can try this for a while. We can roll with this for a while. Here, let's run away. It also says you can just run away from the fights. You don't actually have to fight them. Which is good, because, especially because I'm sneaking up on them, it's going to be possible. And that's good, because again, there is a risk of getting too many level ups before the end of the game. So we don't want that, especially considering all the grinds we still have to do. We could easily get these level up stats again. Like all these level ups, because there's only 22 level ups left for the Ashton character now. Okay, well I'm glad I looked, but good gosh, man. Rerolling the save state is an option, but this is also an option, just going into the fights and running away if they don't have, and that saves me a whole bunch of time, just running away from the fights. If I don't get the achievement right away, because apparently we will know right away if it was the one. Which does make sense, since it's predetermined. Well, this is gonna go a lot faster now, hopefully, because this will mean more attempts per capita, more attempts per square kilometer. There must be better stats for running away too, because like, normally it's only a guaranteed 100% chance of being able to succeed at running away if you sneak up on them, but I haven't missed a single one of these so far. And I haven't snuck up on any of these. So it's like the higher the level, the better you can have luck at running away too. Okay, well there's the first fail, but it was bound to happen. Let's hope I can get out this time. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. If it doesn't work, we'll just do this fight. Okay, we'll just do this fight then. Sucks being motivated to finish a fight though when you know that it's not gonna be the one. Since now I have that confirmation. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something cool. You guys haven't actually seen, except for when Bruno came back into the party. You guys haven't seen Bruno do the Starstorm yet, which is a very, very powerful attack. Watch this. Ready? Nice. Great attack there. Pretty crap, right? They've got 4, we got 4. It's a whole sausage party here, and then we've got Reppy. But I mean, a 230 strap-on is nothing to scoff at. Oof, that was lucky. Reppy was gonna die, but that last attack did it. Okay, let's do a full group life up. Heck yeah, a strap-on saved Reppy. Yes, it did. Oops, let's run away again. Damn, we can't run away from this one either. Can't run away from all your battles, guys. It's a life lesson. EarthBound is teaching us life lessons. Bruno has 69 PP. Nice. Hold on. I just thought about the tree. I gotta water the tree. Oh, I can't. Sonic got to it too recently. Oh boy, what have you bestowed upon us, Reppy? Let me take a look at this. I'm fine. That is me right now. That's a great shirt. I'm fine. Yeah, that is a very relatable shirt. I need that. Okay, let's hold on. Let me peek at the tree. See if it expired yet. Still 17 seconds. Damn you, Sonic. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Ooh, no apples that time though. Sag. Damn, I guess when there's this many enemies, you can't run away. Remember to always drain the PP. You know, that's not a bad idea right now, actually, in my case. You know what? I'm gonna heed your advice. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. Let's keep on the grind. I'm gonna do another save. And we're gonna keep running away from all of our problems. Come on. He's not gonna let us run away from this guy, and he has no drops anyway. Nice smash hit there, though. Okay, we got approximately I'm aiming for 1 more hour of stream from here, around the 4-hour mark. So let's hope we can get it in the next hour. If we don't, we're not doing an entire new stream of this again after this. So worst case scenario, I'll just go around off stream engaging fights, and then as soon as I find the one, because you can unset your achievement progress, like you can remove specific achievements from your account. So off stream I can go and try and find which one's the right one. It'll obviously unlock the achievement, and then I can just lock it, and then we'll hit it again at the start of next stream. If that is the case. So I was gonna say if that's the case, but regardless, I probably will give myself the night off tomorrow. Since I did not get much sleep at all. Like, I already don't get much sleep, but I went to bed late before waking up last night. But again, because it was EarthBound, like Bruno's meme suggests, because it was EarthBound, I was able to pull myself out of bed so easy. If it was Mega Man and I was on like 3 hours sleep, I'd be like, The plankton meme that was going around, that'd be me. But oh, it's EarthBound. I'm like, oh heck yeah, it's EarthBound time. Let's do this. EarthBound has that power over me. It's irresistible. Alright. Man, I want this drop so bad. Yeah, I was actually like expecting this game to prove me wrong. Like, I was expecting, because I spent the whole early game being like, you guys just wait when we have to get to the really grindy stuff and our progress slows down. I was just expecting the game to prove me wrong. I'd be like, nope, there's no grinding. See, you got it like 3rd try. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about, but no, that wasn't the case. You guys see exactly what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, another Starman too. Who needs that? Okay, let's get rid of this friggin' Starman Super. There we go. Now I can switch over to PSI Ducks. Okay, let's do... Oh my gosh, please give me my turn. Jimmy does not have any PP. Okay, let's bash. PSI Ducks Beta. There's that. Okay. Oh, Jimmy's gonna die. Oh wait, never mind. Jimmy's fine. Reppy's gonna die, possibly though. Damn it. Yeah, Reppy died just before the end of the fight. That's unfortunate. You're fine. Yes, you are. perfectly fine. Man, this grind is taking so long. So tedious. I mean, again, in a normal playthrough, you wouldn't have anything breaking the consistency like this because you wouldn't be trying for these crazy drops, but because of the achievements, I've got no choice. I just hope that one guy isn't throwing me for a loop by saying you can just leave the fight because it'll be popped right away sort of thing. Because otherwise I could have left a fight that has the drop. I know. What the stupid thing is, there is a luck stat in this game, but obviously it has no effect on the drops. I actually have no idea. It might mean like you miss less, but I think that's a different thing. What does luck mean in EarthBound? I'm gonna look. Helps, yeah, helps with the dodging of attacks. Okay. I wish it meant drops. We're gaming over here, friends. We are. Or cheat to get it. That too would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if I could get it? Then I would be so happy, so I didn't have to play this anymore. Or wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, I'm sure running away is fine. I'm always gonna have those wonders, like, oh, well, what if, you know? But I trust the info. It makes sense because of all the predetermined drops. Reppy has the same HP and PP rating. 251 and 251. Damn, we have really solid stats. 633, 200, 251, 263, 354, 0, 437, 147. That's not bad at all. Oh my gosh, this isn't even one of the right ones. We couldn't... Ooh, this is one guy. We can't get away from one guy. Man, those smash hits are so common at this level, it's crazy. Yeah, it's weird that they called it luck. You'd think they would have called it. I mean, it's funny, speed's its own thing too. I don't even know what speed... I think speed might actually change up your movement speed slightly. I don't know. Speed, EarthBound meaning. Oh, never mind. I did not know that. It means who moves first in battle. That's interesting. Well, that means Bruno must have the highest speed, because I always notice in playthroughs that Bruno is very quick to attack most of the time. I have to look at their speed. Reppy's pretty quick too. Reppy and Bruno are normally the first two I notice. Speed 33, 60, oh yeah, 60, 41, 50. That makes sense. I should be giving Ashton speed capsules though. Jimmy said right when we started playing that the sirens were driving him crazy, so I bet he's practically asylum bound by now. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be asylum bound by the end of this shrine, I tell you. I tell you what. I'm feeling very emotionally hurt. I was hurt on the grind today. These enemies, they did very bad, vicious things. And I'm feeling very hurt about that. Very, very injured. I stepped on piss clams and my shoes fell off and my head was bashed about. How many encounters have I had today? It's gotta be in the 200 plus range, I would say, by now. And I can't see too good. I brought all my shoes and my glasses with me, but I still can't see too good. These guys are strapping me around like on a motorboat and playing me for a fool. Dragging me around like a fool. So funny, this dude Mark knew about work years ago. I see where he saw me and never even said hi, just walked up to me and goes, I can't see, goddammit. Oh my gosh. That's see, having pals that understand the jerky voice is like, yes. That's why you're so perfect for this community rep. Oh man, that's the perfect greeting. Totem Young, heck yeah. I can't see too good. It's Saul, damn you. I oughta split your nuts from your head to the back of your ass. That's what I'm doing to these starmen right now. Ought to come down to your restaurant and make you eat your shoe. Oh man. Times are so different now. I'm going to bomb that place. They would just never fly nowadays. That was a different time. I was gonna say that was a different time we lived in, and I'm like, wait a second. I can't say that, unfortunately. Oh yeah, absolutely. Jokes can't be jokes anymore. But man, like those calls are. I'm just glad they're preserved. I'm glad they're classics that we can listen to whenever we want. These guys were so funny too, like snappy. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm sure they had a basic script sort of lined out, but it was also based on how the people responded. So it's like you had to come up with that stuff on the spot. For, I don't know, you say 3587. Oh man, that the Saul ones are just so perfect. Oh, for sure. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, you have to have a certain type of like brain to be able to come up with stuff on the spot like that so quickly. And everything they say is so funny. And yeah, too, the new one that Johnny came out with, and I think it was 2020. Like, he didn't lose his touch, man. He still got it. I think my favorite one from that new collection is one where Saul has this assistant named Brad who sounds kind of like him but not really. And the lady on the other end is like, he's saying like if he goes and bothers Saul, he's gonna throw shoes at him and all that. And the lady on the phone's like, well, why don't you get yourself an assistant, sort of thing. It's so funny. He's like, no, Saul really wouldn't prefer that. He'd get very angry at me. Oh, some of the new ones are so funny though. Like he definitely still has it. And then there's this one where Frank Rizzo calls up Disneyland and accuses the Mickey Mouse mascot of like chasing him with coconut oil or something like that. Chasing kids with coconut oil. Some stupid plot like that. It's so funny. That Mickey Mouse character. Oh, they're so good. What would we do with all those great calls to... Oh my gosh, the fava beans were so good. You got my wife flying in a bowl of puke over here. Oh my gosh. What I do is I stab a customer in the eye with saber. I have giant mountain cats that maul the people. I punched my chest and it disappeared through the crowd. You'd only be able to do 2 tricks. Oh, that's okay by me. I am the best. I work with the one cobra that hit me in the eye with the 2. Oh my gosh. I had one party last night, everyone drinking, beer bottles everywhere. I need you right now to come clean all this up, all from my floor. Oh my gosh. They're all so good. Like you can't even pick favorites because you're like, oh, I'm missing this one, or like I'm leaving one out. They're always gonna be worried they are leaving one out. Even like the one-time characters, like the characters that weren't as popular and like used as much, like Big Old Badass Bob, for example. Like the ones they didn't even pull out that often are still so funny too. Well, that's silly little Jews on there. Look, you got them restaurants. Oh. I have this thing. I'm afraid of my own shadow. Everywhere I go, he's there, always watching me, fixing to choke me. And sometimes when I'm in the bathroom, when I'm in the bath with myself, I'll be rubbing nice creams on myself, and he'll always be there fixing to choke me. Could you please maybe help me through this misery? Maybe. Oh yeah, Sparky the Clown. Silly little backflips. Oh man. We haven't even talked about Kissel yet. This is Kissel. I wanna learn how to sing. Well, am I speaking a different language? Last time I checked, I was born in the United States. He says touch it in the back. Back in World War II, I was a seaman. Oh my gosh. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. 10 at a time for a dime. 10 at a time for a dime. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm married. And my wife, she don't like them prices. Yeah, you definitely sent me that. That is seriously gold. I want to be my melancholy baby. Am I good? Yes, I am good. Maybe going a little stir crazy with all these drops, but I am okay. Couldn't believe you still had it. I'm fine, exactly. I am perfectly fine. I must sound like, for those who don't know what I'm referencing, I must sound like a lunatic. But listen, he said bad, awful things, and I fell down the stairs, and my shoes fell off. And I'm very hurt about this. Well, did you just sustain an injury, or you mean you're emotionally hurt? Well, my head was bashed apart. Just the humor, too, of the fact that you think you had mentioned that your head, I mean, first of all, bashed apart, too, that makes it sound like your head literally split open, like, and looks like one of those, like, serpent tongues that people give themselves. And you think you'd mention that before the emotional hurt, but you know, that's so true. Saul Rosenberg was, like, predicting people nowadays. They would, of course, be more emotionally hurt than actually the injuries they sustained. Like in a puddle of your own blood and piss, exactly. Just like Frank Rizzo's wife. After eating fava beans. Talking about fava beans to Charlie in chat. Oh man, you see, I needed someone rep like you to bounce my Jerky Boys references off of. I mean, I used to just, for the fun of it, for whatever, just say random Jerky Boys quotes in the middle of stream, though no one would get it, but now someone gets it. Yeah, I'm looking for Brent Weir. Get Brent Weir, I said. This is a super across the way. Yeah, I'd like a box just big enough so that I can fit inside of it. Who is that guy? Get off the phone, you stupid bastard. I was speaking to the girls, not you. You think you're some tough guy? That's right, he's some tough guy. He's an asshole. Those boys were like family. The fucking monkeys. Oh my gosh. Of course, I mean, what would make that movie any better than having Ozzy Osbourne himself in it? Oh my gosh, absolutely. You know, honestly, people can give that movie all the flack they want, but you know what? The calls were cheesy, so was the movie. It makes sense. I'm grateful the movie exists. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, they had some pretty high-profile like character actors in that movie too, like Alan Arkin, and Alan Arkin's a big one. William Hickey's been in some stuff too. Yeah, they got some pretty big names for that actually. And I mean, that came out relatively early on in their career too. Like they'd already made that much of an impact at that point that they were able to land like a full movie. Good for them. Expose the world to that humor. Back when a movie like that could fly too, oh my gosh. I think that was like around the time of their third album. Like I want to say 94, 95, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's even like 93. Jerky Boys movie. 95, yeah, okay. Oh man, those calls are something else. Just hours of entertainment. They never get old either. Like endlessly quotable. And it's such like a niche. I mean, back then they were fairly well known, but you quote it now, it's such a niche thing that the chances are like, that's what I mean. Like, rep, you already fit in so well. I was already like, oh my gosh, this guy likes Zelda 2, of course. This guy likes Zelda 2 and like all the best music. This guy is awesome. And then you bring up the Jerky Boys, and I'm like, seriously, rep, are we lost brothers? Are we long lost brothers? Like, you Jerky Boys? Are you kidding me? You're bringing up the Jerky Boys now? You are me. Heck yeah, I did. I am a product of the environment I was raised in. My parents were like showing me Jerky Boys stuff before I was like... I feel like they were showing me Jerky Boys as far back as like 2nd or 3rd grade. It was a long time ago. I took to them instantly too. I mean, I'm a man of words. I like words, so of course something with wordplay, like you really have to understand the humor and conversation and like, you know, just word, like improv coming up with stuff on the spot. Like of course they were gonna instantly click for me. Yeah, I'm sure that was even more of a mind trip for you, some young guy who knows what you're talking about. Like, it's cool for me, but obviously you know them because you're a cool dude who was around in that era. Yeah, you gotta start him young for sure. And I mean, if you don't have your own kids quoting Saul Rosenberg by the time they're like at the very like latest in high school, then there's an issue. There it is, you guys. Rare achievement unlocked. Kingly Regalia 1. Obtain this Sword of Kings. Finally. Thank you, Jerky Boys conversation. Was still born too... Yeah. You and me both, my friends. Born too late syndrome is real. The 50s would literally be the perfect time to be born. Because, like, again, you have some early childhood memories of the 50s into the 60s. You're, like, growing up teenagehood into the 60s. You're, like, young adult into the 70s. You're attending all the best shows. 30 in the 80s, and then, like, by the time you get to the 90s and, like, computers are becoming a big thing, you're already, like, getting called an old fart by people younger than you. Like, I guess I'll stay, you know, sort of adjacent to this computer thing. I guess I'll try it out. And then by the time you're here, you're, like, retirement age, and it's like, heck yeah. I lived all the best times, and these kids have no idea. Oh yeah, 50s, just absolutely the best possible time to be born in, for sure. I'm with you there. In the 80s, you'd be 30, so you'd be, like, a good age to have kids and play Nintendo games with them, raise them right, sort of thing. Oh man, and I mean, all the vehicles you would grow up with too. Forget the music, I mean, the music's one thing, but, like, all the vehicles you'd grow up with too. All, like, the way everything was built to last back then, just perfect. Oh. Alright, well, we got the Sword of Kings, finally. With just over half an hour left of stream time. It's a big offense boost for Bruno. Alright, well, with that, let's go take out that boss we took out pretty much the second rep he got here. Except this time for real. Oh man, finally we can make progress. Unfortunately, like, the next stream's gonna start with another grind that's, like, really long too, but hopefully, I think that one has some manip actually. Maybe it doesn't. But at least we're having fun. As long as we have good conversations, there's always fun to be had. But man, it feels good to have that one done. We do have a couple achievements it looks like we can still do before the end, so that's good. At least make some progress. Good gosh, man. Yeah, I was really hoping we'd get that this stream so that we actually did something, you know? Let's take out his Octobot quickly, and then we'll deal with the other dude. Yikes, Bruno turned into the atomic power robot. Alright, we're gonna do a full crew life up here in a sec. I'm gonna have a brain food lunch. Let's get rid of some crap in our inventory, actually. Can we give... No, we can't give the broken... there's brain food lunches we can have, though. Yeah, I'll have a brain food lunch for now. And let's do a fava beans. Oh my gosh, imagine if there was fava beans. This would be the type of game to have some random food like fava beans, so... Oh, look at that. I just happened to click into Discord. Thanks, Rep, for watering the tree. It's growing right now. Come back in 8 seconds. Perfect time. Thank you so much for that lurk, Tech. I appreciate you hanging out. Enjoy that lurk. It's been awesome having you here. Okay, well, I'm happy that we got that drop in time to make a little bit of progress before the end of stream. So I'm gonna try and get away from this fight if I can. Damn it. I didn't think we'd be able to. 2 robots, I didn't think it was likely. Alright, we're good. And we're very high leveled now too. Good gosh. 79, 74, 73, and 71. That's something. Alright, last fight before the big one. I will try and run away. Hold on. Let me save this. Maybe I can manipulate the RNG to let me run away if it doesn't work. I'll load this again. I'll do this a couple times. Now try and run away. Damn it. Okay, we'll just do the fight. Our dashing is so good now, especially Bruno got that huge upgrade there because the sort of kings that we were grinding for. It's sick for Bruno. Bruno really got a nice power up. So yeah, as far as Home Alone goes, since neither of them panned out because of the emulators, I am gonna try the Genesis one again next stream with a different emulator and hope that that one will work. In the meantime, I'm gonna submit the Game Gear one and ask, like, in my submission if there's any tips for why I used the exact same emulator and got that result still. I'm hoping I'll get that answer. Alright, so that's the thing. So it's the same thing that happened with the Home Alone NES one the first time I tried it, where I ran it on Nestopia, and that was too slow. And so that's when I switched to Messen and ended up succeeding, and I was like, heck yeah, I got it. And basically it's just like a difference with the emulator speed. The same thing happened with both of the Home Alones I attempted today. The Genesis one and the Game Gear one. Both of them, for some reason, emulator was too slow, time came in later. The difference is, there's not 300 plus runners with these two. The Genesis one has 4 world records holders, and the Game Gear one has 2, so it's not like exactly there's not exactly people I can ask about it. The issue is, I looked for the Game Gear one. I looked at the emulators that the world record holders were using. Both of them used RetroArch. So that's the one I used, because I noticed there were some slower times that used Kega Fusion, which I was originally using for Game Gear. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do RetroArch, the same that the 2 world record holders used. So I used it. Still too slow, so I don't get what happened there. That doesn't make sense to me. The Genesis one, I used Kega Fusion. I don't know what the world record used, so maybe it's a simple fix. Maybe using RetroArch will work for that one. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately, neither of them panned out, and I'm very bummed. Yeah, it could be. That's actually, thank you for that tip. That's a good... There's probably is more than one core I could have used. I just clicked the first one that had Game Gear listed in it. But yeah, I noticed that Kega Fusion was... Kega Fusion obviously unfortunately didn't pan out for... Hold on, I'm gonna do this fight. Kega Fusion unfortunately didn't pan out for the Genesis one. And I saw firsthand before that the Game Gear ones that used Kega Fusion last time, so I intentionally didn't use it for that one. Nice smash hit, good gosh. Yeah, either way, I used RetroArch. I guess I will have to look at the cores. Thank you for that, because I was scratching my head thinking, well, what the heck? But the core thing makes sense. I'm determined to get both of those. I appreciate that, Rep. Thank you so much. I absolutely will do. If I can't make heads or tails of it. So awesome having you here, man. Every time you're around, it's just so fun. I was scared, but I knew I'd be saved if I courageously just sat here and waited long enough. That's what I thought, but I began to lose hope. I'm so glad you saved me after all. Kidnapped, happy, rescued. I give you ribbon. Ashton got the Saturn ribbon. Why, thank you. I expected there to be about a 70% chance he would rescue me. I just thought it was a good opportunity to meet Mr. Saturn. I also got to meet Dr. Andonuts. See you. What? You're looking for the book Overcoming Shyness? I returned it to the Onet Library. Please use the book to help the Shy Tenda tribe. Anyway, because I knew you, I had an incredible experience. Wow! I was kidnapped by some of Gygas's toadies. I would love to talk to someone who used toadies in conversation. I was kidnapped while milking a cow on my farm. I didn't think they'd get a ransom by kidnapping little old me. Since our imprisonment is now over, I want to start on the phase distorter as soon as possible. Oh, I almost forgot to thank you. Thank you. Don't worry about us. You've got important things to do. You've used toadies in combo before? Heck yeah, of course you have. I haven't heard of them before, though. Toadies. Possum Kingdom. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I got a tab open to check that out afterwards. Thanks for that shout, Rip. Jimmy buddy. Oh me, oh my. Heck yeah, man, I look forward to hearing it. You came to rescue me, pal. Oh, Ashton, I'm Tony. I'm Jimmy's best friend. I've known him for the longest time. Oh my gosh. This is the happiest moment of my life. No matter what happens, I will live 10,000 years. Thanks for all that you've done. Let me just quickly peek my achievements. I can shut off that Sword of Kings one now, finally. Gift boxes, 8 in Stonehenge. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Lumine Hall ones then. Good gosh. Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind. We did the Starman thing. Okay, well, let's get out of here, you guys. Of course you'd have a Beavis and Butthead emote. Heck yeah. This is the best I can do. Okay, let's give this to, let's give this to, Reppy, and let's sell the other thing. Oh yeah, that's happened to me so much, where someone will tell me about a song, and I'm like, huh, I don't recognize that by name, but as soon as I'm here, I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard this. Would be not surprised at all if that was the same case here. Oh, no, I did not mean to use the for sale sign again. My bad. Okay, well maybe this guy does have something I can... Or maybe I do have something I can give this guy. Hey, welcome back, Bruno. We finally got the drop, thankfully, about like 10 minutes ago. So we're finally able to make some progress again, just before the end of stream. Sorry, buddy, I don't have anything for you. Oh, say it ain't so, and after I ran here as fast as I could. Okay, let's use the... Where's the exit mouse? Where's the exit mouse? Do I not have an exit mouse? I'm sure I had an exit mouse. Yes, thankfully we did manage to get the drop just not that long ago at all, like 10-15 minutes ago. Which I'm very happy about. And it did unlock right at the start of the fight, like we figured it would. Immensely satisfying. Now we actually can make some small progress before end of stream in about 20 minutes. To come along too. Oh, there we go. Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can leech. Okay, whatever. Yes, we've already taken him before. What does this mouse have? Oh, that was him. Okay. Now we can use the exit mouse. We're out of here, boys. And instantly we get approached by a bear. Mighty Bear 7. Did George Costanza name him? I think that bear might be related to George Costanza. With a name like 7. Instantly you get a bear hug. Yeah, he just wanted to be friendly. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to know how much money I earned while I was in there fighting all those enemies. I deposited $155,211 into your bank account. That is the most money I've ever seen in one deposit. That is because of all the grinding. Holy cow. Do 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 do. Unfortunately, where we're going to end up, pretty much right at the start of next stream, we're already going to be at another 1 out of 128 grinds. If only I could turn it into real money, right? Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be something? You'd be set for life, honestly, with that kind of money. If you're wise with your spending, anyway. Okay, before we go to the Tenda village, we gotta go get something from Saturn Valley. Apologies for the teleportation noise. Gotta get something from Onet as well. Nope, then I can't. Oh my gosh, that guy just gave me 3 things. Unfortunately, none of these are of any use to me. I don't want a stag beetle, unfortunately. He did give me a couple life noodles, though. That's nice. Jimmy, I will give you now the broken trumpet. Alright, let's head into here. We need to buy 7 Horns of Life for an achievement in Tenda Village. It involves trading. This is going to run us quite a lot of money, but thankfully we are rich. Let's spend it on PP. Spend it on PP enhancement, right? We all need as much PP as Reppy has. Good gosh, that is a lot of PP for real. Man, I'm really gonna miss this when it ends. I mean, EarthBound's something I play very regularly. Good few times a year, honestly. I can play this game over and over and never get sick of it. But this playthrough is definitely gonna be one that I stick with for a while because it's been so much fun. All these magnificent PP jokes. I'm gonna miss it. We'll revisit it someday. Like, again, this is another game despite the RNG, this is another game I would definitely consider speedrunning down the road. Either way, though, we'll definitely revisit it for another casual playthrough without achievements someday in the future. Have a lot more fun, somehow, even more fun than we've already had, when we're not worrying about stupid drops like we did today. Gonna miss the 2 little Mega Mans in the background. Aww. Yeah, they've been nice additions. I keep meaning to throw a 3rd one in there before the end of the playthrough. Okay, let's grab this book, and then we can head to Tenda Village, and there's a couple more things we can do before the end of stream. I think it's this room. Okay, no. Is Overcoming Shyness not in this? Maybe it's the first room. Or upstairs. I always It always takes me a while to figure out which room. Yeah, it's definitely not this one. Maybe here? There it is. You found the book Overcoming Shyness. Sweet. Off to Tenda Village we go. I'm gonna drink some water. Water is good for you. Okay. Finally, we are back, you guys, after the hellish RNG grind we had. You guys have no idea. And when I say you guys, I mean the Tendas. You guys in chat know exactly what I went through. There's only one Tenda who's not shy. It's me, Mummy. Oh, right, I don't talk to him. I think I show the book to the leader. Yes, I do. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I've already talked to you last stream. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, so I show the book to the leader, then he reads it to everybody, and then a whole bunch of fun. Oh, shoot. You guys, I forgot something. Unless I got it earlier. I don't think I did. Sorry, I never... Shoot. I don't think I ever took the picture at Stonehenge. And there's no easy way to get there. I'd have to go through all of Winters again, unfortunately. So that's gonna be fun to backtrack. Oh yeah, there's plenty more drop grinds, unfortunately. At least some of them are manipulable, but there's still like another 6 of those drops that I have to get, and they're all in this chunk of the game here. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Overcoming shyness. Help the Tenda overcome their inadequacy. Book can fix shyness. Thanks. Relax. I'll read to everyone. Oh, just holding this book in my hands makes me feel like I'm overcoming my shyness already. I'll really take time to read it to everyone. The leader of the Tenda tribe read Overcoming Shyness to everyone. Chat, chat, whisper, whisper. I'd like to give you some tendakraut in return. Tendakraut's a type of dish that all Tenda like. It stinks, but it tastes wonderful. Ashton lends leader the Tenda tribe the Book of Overcoming Shyness. Ashton got the tendakraut. And here's the photo man. So he'll let me know based on the achievement progress if I got the Stonehenge photo or not. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera, blah blah blah, fuzzy pickles. On with it, sir. 30. Damn. Yeah, I missed the... Yes, the nerd cave is right. We already did this. Damn it, you guys. I've got to go all the way back to Winters for that. Okay, I'm gonna go get that over with quickly. And then we'll finish up in this area, and that'll be the end in like 10 to 15 minutes here. Unfortunately though, I forgot to... Somehow I missed getting a picture at Stonehenge, even though that should have been like guaranteed because I was literally there. But when you got so much on your mind and you spend 2.5 hours pretty much grinding for one drop, your brain's bound to get fried. Are these guys scared of us now? Oh my gosh, they're scared of us. I don't even have to do what I did. I hope I can still get back to that side and they haven't like screwed myself over. Like I hope Tessie will still be there for me to traverse. And they don't think, well, technically you already went there and you don't need to go there anymore, so no way. No, we're good. Okay. speeding this along so we can get back there nice and quick. It didn't actually take as long to get back as I thought. These ones aren't scared of me for some reason though. Okay, well, let's just use max power-ups on these guys, because what's... May as well use them, right? Use them if you got them. And Nero the Hero, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I love that Paula emote. Paula Sip. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Is that Mega Man? Yes, it is. We are huge Mega Man fans here. Actually, speedrun Mega Man games, actually. I said actually twice in one sentence. That's weird. Oh my gosh, your emotes. You come in, you follow, you immediately hit us with a Paula emote, a Pikachu rather emote, and a Luigi emote. You, my friend, are in the right place. And of course, big EarthBound fan here as well. Going through with retro achievements. Doing a whole bunch of things I've never done in this game before. Which has been a lot of fun. Okay, there's the photo encounter. So, now we only have one more photo and it's right at the end of the game. So we don't have to worry about any more photos until our very last day. Which may be a while yet, because we have a lot of those 1 out of 128 drops to grind for. Okay, now we go back to Tenda Village. Black suit guy? What guy? Best soundtrack ever, by the way. Yes, it is. And all the music samples too, like all the samples from like big bands too. Like, this game is something else with everything. The writing is top notch. The characters are top notch. The music is top notch. The story is top notch. The weirdness is top notch. Everything. They're just firing on all cylinders. With this game. Okay, where is the Tenda village? It must be... No, this is the inn sign. Yeah. Oh, that guy, my bad. That's the photo man. That's just his name, the photo man. The weird creep that pops down out of nowhere and takes photos of you. I'm a woman. Did you think I was a man? I kinda did, actually, yeah. Okay, oh, here's the shop guy, I think. I like the Horn of Life. Give me the Horn of Life, I give you something. Look at list. Oh yeah, I will give you the Horn of Life. You're just calling him Phil. I like that. That's his new name, it's Phil. Phil the Photo Man. Phil Collins. Yes, I will give you a Horn of Life, actually. Here you go. Thank you for the spicy jerky. Bag of Dragonite from this guy? Good gosh. That should be an achievement, getting all the bags of Dragonite in one game. I mean, I think it kind of is technically, because there's achievements for looting all the presents and gift boxes and everything. Still here lurking. Oh my gosh, Littlefoot. You, sir, are dedicated. I very much appreciate your lurk. Haven't seen you since pretty much the start of the stream and you're still here. I appreciate the heck out of you, man. Thank you so much for that lurk. Achievement unlocked. 10.98%. Tenda Mart. Barter at the Tenda Village shop for the Hall of Fame bats. Had a weird dark AF dream. Care to share? I mean, we're here playing EarthBound. We're already in Weird Zone. Okay, let's give me the Hall of Fame bat, which I've never actually used before. Had me on the desk with the volume on, I passed out hard. Oh gosh. Did the EarthBound music and weird discussions leak into your dreams? You can try, I mean, no pressure, but I just figured you may want to share since you brought it up. Man, we got a lot of random crap from that guy. All these plain things. Probably meant to be dipped in Tenda crowd, honestly. Or like covered in Tenda crowd, rather. Okay, let me check off some achievements. We got the Starman one. Got the photos. We got the broken bazooka. Got the shyness one. Got that. We got this. Okay. Well, next stream we're going to be diving into Lumine Hall, going for another 1 out of 28, 128 drop, unfortunately. Maybe even more than one of those next stream. Yeah, lots of fun stuff. But before we end the stream, we are going to drink some tea, which is also an achievement. This will be our weird, trippy background. Drink. Stop spamming or I'll ban you. Achievement unlocked. You've come farther. Chill out and reminisce again. You've earned it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nero. Are coming just to the end here. I'm so glad you're able to stop in before that, though. Like a great tapestry, vertical and horizontal threads have met and become intertwined, creating a huge, beautiful image. You may have cursed this never-ending journey. You have known injury and defeat, but you have struggled on to reach this place. Your inborn intelligence and courage have helped to bring you here. You have believed in your friends, and as a group, you have supported each other. Have you ever stopped to consider how much your power has grown? Yeah, I'm so glad you're able to find us, Nero. Any fan of EarthBound 2 is absolutely fits in here. Now, you could fell enemies in Onett and Tucson with one blow. As you certainly know, you cannot turn back. Gygus, the archfiend of the universe, is growing frightened of you and your power. He is searching for ways to end your journey. No, this isn't the credits. This is just sort of like a break type of thing. You just sit back and it congratulates you on how far you've made it so far. From here, the challenge grows, and your adventure will take you beyond anything you ever imagined. You are drawing near to Gygus. Remember, when you are suffering hardships, your enemy is also struggling. By the way, do you know where Pokey went? When this cup of tea is finished, your adventure will continue. Your destiny pulls you in the right direction. Believe in yourself and press forward. I do know where Pokey went. He stole our helicopter and landed in the deep darkness, but before he landed in the deep darkness, he made a pit stop in Scarba and pooped by a tree and left it for us to find. Ashton, Rebby, Jimmy, Bruno. I wish you luck. Thank you very much, team. Okay, there's Drew. So I was in an army, I think, and started hooking up with the captain girl. At the end of the dream, she accepted a raise, and they had her in this room because she knew too much. They killed her while giving her. What the heck? That is a weird dream. That's like the "it always has been" meme with the astronaut pointing the gun, translated into dream form, probably due to the trippiness of EarthBound. Alright, friends, well, that unfortunately is going to do it for us today. But seriously, thank you guys so much for coming out today. This was a fantastic stream, even though most of it was just grinding for the same drop over and over. Definitely feel free to join our Discord if you want